Hey YouTube, it's me again. It's me again. Yes, it is I. How you doing? Today, right now, at this time, I am driving because I am going somewhere. Okay? I'm always going somewhere. So today I'm going to talk about some real quick. Okay, I got this download while I was driving. I'm always getting downloads when I'm in the bathroom or when I'm driving. In my sleep. Usually when I'm doing something. Sometimes when I'm doing something I get downloads, but usually is when I'm driving or listening to music. I get downloads when I'm listening to music too. That's how I also get my poetry together. But anyway, so today I want to talk about something because this was laid on my mind. Competition. People will say, there's competition out here. Competition in business. Competition in looks, competition in, if you're a woman, there's another woman looking better than you. If you're not, looking better than you, or can do better than you, or can get the better man than you, or there's a better man out there who's making more money than you. If you're a man making more money than you, doing better than you, getting all the women, getting all the cars, clothes, whatever it is, right? The things that you want. But Spirit had laid on me. It's not about the people being the competition. You are your own competition. And I was hearing this in the song that I was listening to. And as soon as I heard it, that's when I started getting a download from Spirit talking about you are your own competition. Because even the girl in the song said that too. She said, I don't got no competition. I am my own competition. And then that's when it pricked my brain. And that's when Spirit started telling me why you're your own competition. Okay? Now you're your own competition because you're constantly competing against yourself every day. When you're always looking at somebody else, this is how jealousy arises. This is how you feel like you're not better enough arises. This is how your insecurities arise. This is how you keeping up with the society norms or the trends or the fashion instead of keeping up with you. You get what I'm saying? So it's one thing to have another woman steal your man because you ain't looking good. But if you know that somebody else can steal your man, this is just an example. If you know somebody can steal your man, or you have a fear, this is just an example. You have a fear of somebody stealing your man. That woman is not really your competition. In a sense, yeah, she might be looking better. But you're ruining your own self by not being up to par, either with her or putting on maybe she's wearing skanky clothes. That's why, she stole your man or something like that. That's her booty showing, or she got her butt done, her titties done, whatever. But and you don't have all that. But she's wearing all these skanky clothes. But you coming out the mix, right? And you want to put on some classier clothes. You may show a little bit of cleavage or whatever like that. But you not dressing skanky. You got your makeup done. You got your hair done. You looking good. You smelling good and stuff like that. And then your man going to be like, oh, shit. Like, where she thinks she going? Or what's going on here? So now his attention is back on you. You get what I'm saying? Because you're, like I said, you your own competition. You are your own canvas. You create. Again, I'm gonna always say this. You create your own life. Nobody can create it for you. Everybody in this life is an add-on. So, by that being said, how are you your own competition? If you know another man is making more money than you, and you fear that he's going to take all the women, you can't find a good woman and stuff like that, then do what's necessary. Do what's necessary to make more money. Do what's necessary to be the man that you want to be. Because he's doing what he needs to do. And people usually say we are our worst enemy. We truly are. We truly are our worst. We truly are our worst enemy, because when we're not putting things on our canvas, our talents, our gifts, our manifestations, our what we want to create in life or what we want to be in life, our dreams coming true, taking action. Action is the most important thing, because your manifestations is not going to always, some of them not going to come into existence if you're not taking action or something. Actually, no manifestation will come into existence if you're not utilizing some type of change in your life, taking some type of action or some step or some foot forward in your life to make something happen. It can be to the most smallest thing to the most biggest thing, okay? But you're your own competition, because you're always trying to better yourself each and every day. And it's not about looking at the next person. It's about you, because you constantly looking at another woman on what she look like, what she doing, what she got going on, and you saying that's my competition. Okay, I'm just giving y'all a different perspective. You don't have to agree with me, because I feel like somebody ain't gonna agree with me. But this is just my perspective. There are beautiful people. There are beautiful people in this world. There are some beautiful people in this world. Okay, but you are looking at another woman, and seeing what she has. Just comparing yourself to seeing what she has: a butt done, titties done, makeup done, hair done. You know, okay, you don't have the money to get your butt done, your titties done, or whatever like that. What else can you change about yourself to make yourself vibrate on the frequency of happiness, of love, of attraction? Because if you're not happy, this is what's going to happen. You're going to attract unhappy people. You're going to attract people that tries to find happiness in another person. And that person that tries to find happiness in you is going to use you and take advantage of you, because that's all they're looking for, is trying to fill a void. Okay, I'm gonna have to hold this phone because this is not working out. My dashboard is like slanted, so I'm gonna have to drive like this. Okay, so like I said before in my previous video, you cannot find happiness. You are happiness. You are love. You are that. You just gotta tap into it, because it is your world. It is your canvas. It is you. Okay? So you're your own competition. Looking at another person and being jealous of them, it's just you're basically just notifying yourself that you don't have what they have. That's why jealousy arises. That's why insecurity arises. That's why a lot of things arise. You know what I'm saying? Like, your mind, your mental can be out of whack, and you feel like you can't get the things you want in your life because you mentally stuck. Maybe you're physically stuck. Maybe you have a disability or something like that. It don't matter if you have a disability. It don't matter if you have one arm. It don't matter if you only have one leg, one toe. It don't matter about that. Everybody can advance in some type of way. Man, I done seen somebody marry somebody in a wheelchair. I done seen people have kids and they was in the wheelchair. I done seen people be with somebody and they had one arm. I done seen it all. I done seen a person have half a body and still was able to get somebody. It's all deal with your frequency. It's all about your energy. It's all about you, honey. It's all about you. Nobody can dictate. Nobody can paint on your canvas for you. You create your life, okay? So stop saying that, oh, this person's my competition. Oh, yeah, we do the same thing, but y'all do it differently. Y'all do it differently. What can you bring that's different? What I'm doing here on YouTube, I'm teaching, but what I'm bringing is a different perspective. Like I said, people might say, oh, there is competition out here. you have to be the best because you gotta win. There's competition. Yes, there is people who do the same thing, but you bring a different style to it. You bring a different twist to it. And that what makes your stuff sell. That what makes you shown. That what makes you get your attention that you desire. There are a bunch of teachers here on YouTube, but what I bring is a different perspective on what I've witnessed, what I've learned, what I studied in my life so far. What Spirit gives to me to help y'all, to speak, to teach. So, you're your own competition. What can you do to better your life each and every day? If it's losing weight, if it's eating right, if it's taking one step at a time, You cannot change everything in one day. You cannot change everything in 6 months. Let me tell you, this whole year, I remember I was listening to someone while I was getting my makeup on and stuff like that, and getting myself ready to go. And she has said that there's so much can change in 1 year. So much can change in 6 months. So much can change in 2 weeks. So much if you put in the effort. Now, some things can't change if you're sitting here manifesting. You're doing all these things to make things manifest in your life, right? Listen to this. You're doing all these things to make things manifest in your life, right? But you're not taking no foot forward, which leaves you unhappy, which leaves you depressed, which leaves you stuck in a rut, what leaves you looking at yourself every day in the mirror like, oh my gosh, I look ugly, or I can't amount to nothing, or whatever you're saying to yourself. Because, honey, you're not taking these necessary steps to get what you want. Let me tell you, you can look at my previous videos. I look like a bum. And I'm gonna be real. I looked like a bum. And I was going through it. Because I'm human too. But I'm here now. Look at this. Look at this. I'm here now. See? Because I changed. You can do it too. Sorry I'm spitting, but hope y'all not seeing that. But you can do it too. And it's not really hard work to let me tell you, I feel, in my opinion, it's not really hard work if it's for you. Now, hard work comes into play when things are outside of you. Meaning, you're going to work every day. You're working a 9-to-5 job. You got to meet a status quo. You got to meet some type of metrics or some type of numbers and some type of that and some type of that. You got to compete against other people. Your manager saying, why are you not doing this like Sarah? Or why are you not doing this like John? Or they congratulating John. You're getting mad. And then now you're frustrated. And now you're stressed because you got to put in all this hard work to be better in this company. But that's hard work. That's outside of you. It is not hard work to change yourself. It is not. That is something that should bring you enlightenment. That is something that should bring you happiness every day, to see that you're growing, to see that you're changing, to see that you lost those couple of pounds, to see that you're eating right and you're going to I know this is TMI, but going to the restroom like you should. What else? Taking that step forward in your business and making the money that you need to make. You're not going to get, some people get there quickly and some people don't. And that's okay. Everybody's different. Spirit has a different plan. Sometimes we got to focus on other things first in order to start this certain business or doing certain things. Because one thing has to lead to another. You get what I'm saying? So, yes. that is just my opinion, my perspective, and the things that I witnessed in my life, and the things that I witnessed around other people, and the things that I've studied, and the things that I researched, and the things that I've listened to. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you your own competition. You your own worst enemy. There's enemies around you, of course. Like I said before, a few minutes ago, there are people around you. But those enemies are jealous of you because you're doing something right, and they're also missing something in their life that they can potentially, possibly change about their own and get what you have if they want it. But they sit there and look at her, look at Sarah. She got all this. I'm mad and blah blah blah. They taking more energy. They taking more energy to be mad than to put that energy, invest in themselves, attract what they want. It takes a lot of energy to be pissed off. It takes a lot of energy to be angry. And once you get down in that low vibration, it's like being in the mud, in the sinking sand. Once you get in, it's easy to jump in low vibrational stuff. It's easy to jump into that muddy puddle. Not muddy puddle. That's what my daughter says. She says muddy puddles. But it's easy to jump in that quicksand because it's an easy jump. Now you jump in that quicksand. Now it's hard to get out. Now you got to work to get yourself back up in a higher vibration. It's not that easy to get back up in a higher vibration. But it's easier to stay down. It's easier, way easier to stay down. I'm telling you about it. I'm gonna make a video on that. Why it's so hard to sometimes get yourself out of the rut, because it's like you dropped into a hole. Like you think about taking a jump into a pool. You think that water is so calm, so flowy. Yes, you jump into that pool, but your body weight is sinking you down. Your body weight is, you gotta work your body and your muscles to get yourself back up afloat, to breathe again. Now relate that back to depression. Relate that back to being stuck in a rut. Relate that back to jealousy, envy, hatred, all that stuff. Turn that and alchemize that energy and turn it, invest it back into you. Because once you're on that frequency of being happy, being in love with life, you won't have to be thinking that, oh, this person's my competition. You'll be so fucked. Oh shoot! Look, I'm about over here and be cussing and stuff. I am about to go off. Okay, anyway. My bad. Anyway, you'll be so focused. You'll be so focused on you. You about competition where? Oh, they doing the same thing? Cool. That's great. That's great that they're doing the same thing. That's cool. All right, back to what I'm doing. I mean, like, what else can I say about that? Like, cool. That's awesome that they're doing the same thing. There's a lot of people doing the same thing in the world. Like, I could do a backflip too. They could do a backflip also. But how I do a backflip, I may be quicker. I may jump higher. I may do a twist in the air while I'm doing my backflip. Because I know what I'm capable of doing. You know what you're capable of doing. So do it. Okay? But that's all I wanted to say, y'all. I'm on the interstate and I see the police. So I gotta go. Bye.